So Irish have it now, about 3rd and 5, and the ball on the 36-yard line. We need to get to the 41 for the first down. Irish trailing this game 8-0. There's a pitch to number 5, and he breaks one tackle. He gets outside, and the race is on. Can he outrun him? And oh, he tripped him up. The defensive back McEwen dove and just got his ankles and tripped him up. Nice run by number 5, Robert Morris. And that put the ball down to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Irish. 5 minutes, 2 seconds left in the game. All right, we have another timeout. I think it's official timeout. The player coming off the field must be shook up, and they're putting a substitute in. So it's 1st and 10 Irish on the 27-yard line. A good run there by Robert Morris. He's on a fumble. And he's going to lose about 5 yards. Never did get the handoff cleanly. And lost about, that's 7 yards. So it's going to be about 2nd down and 17 for a first down. The ball's on the 32-yard line.
Maybe he needed to back up just to go forward.
Well, let's hope so. I don't know if I like that strategy or not, but
well, I've seen it work. This is like, well, Dan, give me enough space.
So 2nd down for the Irish. And we're going to go back to the pass. And there's the pass downfield. He's open. And we got a flag. The pass is complete. It's going to be close to the first down, but it's going to be just a little shy. But the flag is ineligible receiver downfield for the Irish. Ineligible man downfield. So that'll bring the big play back.
Wow.
So that'll make it.
What was the fella down there?
The lineman got downfield.
Oh.
So that's a 5-yard penalty and loss of down. So that'll make it 3rd down and probably 21, 22 yards.
Oh.
That was a big play that we let get away that time, Mike.
I know it was, and they had that. I thought they had that 17 yards played up, but yeah.
The Irish to the line again on, that's 2nd down. I thought that's lost the down. A flea flicker, there's another pass downfield. The receiver's open, and he's got the first down. But there's going to be a tackle. He made a shoestring tackle on number 40 of the Chance Few. So the Irish do get a first down, and they convert on that long 3rd down. A big play. So the ball.
I just told you they needed more room.
The ball's down to the about well, looks like the 16, 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Irish in McEwen territory. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. The ball on the 13-yard line. There's a pitch up the middle. Number 14, he breaks one tackle and gets about 5 yards. You can see where they're spotted. Got the ball down to the, it's like about the 9-yard line. So that should be about 2nd down and 4 yards for the first down. So the Irish are trying to drive. There's the handoff to number 12, a quarterback, and he gets a horse collar brought down. We got a timeout. Looks like our quarterback is hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt. That's my boy.
A lot of the fans was wanting a horse collar,
I thought that
and
was
he did horse collar him.
Yeah, I saw
That may not be a rule in high school football, I don't know. So we got timeout on the field for the injury timeout.
He said that's his son, so.
Yeah, it's the quarterback, Andrew Bell. So we got the injury timeout. Hope Andrew's not hurt. Now they got him up. He's just going to keep walking off. Got him a drink of water, but he'll have to come out of the game.
I noticed his number is 12. His number is 12.
Yeah, number 12, the Andrew Bell. The fans are still wanting that horse collar call, but they didn't get it.
The refs don't even seem to be talking about it.
No. So the ball is back about to the like the 12-yard line. Second and 9. The Irish have the ball on the 12-yard line. Number 5's quarterback, that'd be Robert Morris, takes a step. There's a pass. Oh, he's knocked down. Knocked down to the number 40, Chance Stew. So it's 3rd and 9. This is it for the Irish. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. 4th quarter. 8-0 in favor of McEwen.
We got to get something here, or they.
Well, they'll try it on 4th down 2 down here, but so they got 2 downs to get 9 yards.
Yeah. I should say I hope they don't kick.
No, they won't never. Oh, he's running around in. He's got room. Touchdown, Irish. Touchdown. The quarterback keeper, he rolled out to the left end, and with 2 minutes and 14 seconds, the Irish scored a touchdown, making 8-6. So now the all-important 2-point conversion.
That 2-point conversion now, really.
McEwen made theirs, so now we'll see what the Irish can do.
They just must be warming up here in this last inning, that's all I can say.
And we got timeout for the Irish. They'll pick out a play they think will work. The ball will be spotted on the 3-yard line.
3 yards?
Yep.
I believe I can stick my arm 3 yards.
3 yards to get in the end zone, tie this game up, and possibly for overtime.
I like a good overtime game, you know. Of course, the only thing about an overtime game, then either one of them could be the winner.
You're right. So we got timeout on the play. There's 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in the 4th and final quarter. The Irish just scored a touchdown on about a 13-yard run by Robert Morris. He was playing quarterback after our other quarterback was injured, and he rolled out to the left and just sneaked it in the end zone before he stepped out of bounds.
Well, while we're at it, we'll talk about Ace Hardware and Signatory Healthcare, Houston County Drug Alliance, and Traditions First Bank sponsoring us here. So we do appreciate their sponsorship.
It's WCBN, the Irish Sports Network, Channel 12.
Channel 12, we got to be happy. You know, I always talk about people, players out there with that 12 number, you know.
All right, Irish coming on the field. McEwen's coming back on the field. So now we'll try for the 2-point conversion for the tie. It's 8-6, favor to McEwen. So This is number 12, the quarterback's back in, Andrew Bell. There's the handoff to number 4. And he gets in there. He gets in the ball game. Number 4, Michael Hughes carried the ball into the end zone for the 2-point conversion and tied the ball game up with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game. So a good drive by the Irish, a couple of long runs, and the Irish tied up.
Well, like I told you, they needed room a while ago. They needed room.
So the Irish will kick off to McEwen. I don't know if we'll see any kind of
looks like the 40-yard line.
A trick. Yeah, that's where they'll kick from, the 40. I don't know if they might try an onside kick or just play for overtime. The Irish will kick the ball from the 40. McEwen's on the field. Coach Jenny Hughes talking to the Irish kickoff team.
Well, she won't take each and two. That's what's it. Well, I don't have any problems with it. I mean, we'll find out.
So the Irish push the ball on the tee. The kickoff man's number 5 would be Roddy Morris. Okay, all right, sorry for technical difficulty. On the first play for the scrimmage, McEwen had the ball. The throw intercepted. We intercepted it, and we've run 2 plays and got a first down. And the Irish have the ball on about the 28-yard line. A minute, 25 seconds, 8-8 score. The Irish are trying to put another score on the board to win this ball game. There's a run around the end. And he just tackled about a 6 or 7 yard gain. And they're keeping the clock running. It's a minute and 2 seconds. The Irish hurry up. Oh, we got a timeout now by the Irish. Less than a minute. 57.9 seconds in the game. Score is tied 8-8. Like the ball is on about the 22-yard line, Mike.
I know. The sponsors, Ace Hardware, Tennessee Ridge, Signature Healthcare Ridge, Houston County Drug Alliance, the bank.
Tradition's First Bank. This is the Irish Sports Network, Channel 12, WCBN, Wells Creek Basin Network. Right, the Irish have a timeout here. They have the ball second and 4 on about the 22-yard line with 57.9 seconds and a tie score, 8-8. The Irish are trying to win this game and not worry about the overtime.
Well, if they do go this time, then we won't have to worry about overtime. That's true. But either way, we go to overtime. I mean, if they win, get this, we'll go.
Yeah, we will okay if they don't score even. And McEwen's on the field, the defense, and the Irish offense coming out. Number 14 is going to be a flanker. Number 36 is flanker. Number 56. Number 4 is running back. That's Michael Hughes. And Andrew Bell, number 12 is the quarterback. There's a pass out in the flat, and he breaks one tackle and gets it down to the 20, and the clock's still running. And it's down to 40 seconds. And the Irish are taking an awful long huddle. And here's the snap. And number 5, Robert Morris, takes the carry. And he gets the first down, so that'll stop the clock with 16.9 seconds. So the Irish move the chains down to about the 13-yard line, it looks like, 14 maybe. I'm assuming that the Irish throw it in the end zone. Well, they spiked the ball, stopped the clock. Got 12.2 seconds. So they spike the ball, lose the down, but stops the clock. So they'll probably come up with a pass into the end zone.
That's what they're probably looking at there. You're as good as Weatherspoon was. He'd do basketball games. He had to figure out what they were going to do before they ever done it.
Who's that?
Weatherspoon coaches, though.
Yeah. 12.2 seconds remaining. The ball on about the 14-yard line. The Irish with the ball, trying to get this bad snap, but the quarterback feels it. There's a pass into the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. Intercepted. And 7 seconds left in the game. So I'm assuming that McEwen will probably just take a knee and let the clock run out and go into overtime. Being that deep, they're about the 5-yard line, so they wouldn't want to try anything and have a fumble back there. So I'm thinking they'll just take a knee and play for overtime.
Go for overtime.
Yep.
Yeah, because it won't take long to get 7 seconds on it.
The Irish will come back in this fourth quarter, Mike, tied it up, and had a chance to win it.
Had a chance.
So McEwen's lining up. Quarterback takes a snap, takes the knee, and going to let the clock run out. And that is regulation. 8-8 tie. We're going into overtime.
Aye,
all right, we got an overtime game.
And we will go into overtime.
I thought they'd go into it, but the way they do this overtime, both teams will get the ball on the 10-yard line.
Oh, okay.
They'll flip a coin, and the winner of the coin toss will decide if he wants to play offense or play defense first. Normally, the team that wins the coin toss will take defense. That way they know what they've got to do.
Right.
So we're in overtime here on the hill in Erin, Tennessee. The McEwen Warriors and the Houston County Middle School Irish.
I was curious how that went. If they just played like they always did with a time or something like that.
They both teams get the ball on the 10-yard line, and nobody scores, we'll play another one.
Oh, okay, same deal.
But both teams get the ball.
Okay. So you could actually make a point and still be tied.
Sure can, right, sure can. So Irish and McEwen both are huddled up, talking about their overtime experience. And the chain game going down to the south end of the field. So I don't know if they've, I hadn't seen no coin toss yet. But, well, we'll see. We'll let the referees sort all this out.
What's going on, won't they? The referees are in charge.
They're in charge.
Whether you like it or not. Well, they're out there discussing.
We got our 3 captains lined up, and McEwen should have their captains, and they'll go out in the field for the coin toss.
Right. I see little bitty fella over here.
Number 40, Chance Dew, Number 14 is Dawson Hughes. And number 36, can't find that. Oh, it's Jeffrey Cox are the captains for the Irish. And they'll go out for the coin toss.
Well, looks like they're coming up there to get ready for that coin toss. Well, looks like only one of them goes out.
Well, we're just sending one. Yeah, that would be number 40, be Chance Stew. And McEwen has number 15 coming out for their captain for the coin toss. So the referees will explain how this overtime works to the players.
Oh, they explain it? Well, I needed it explained to me because I don't understand. You know that.
He'll explain the rules. You'll give them, I think, one timeout per overtime for each team.
Well, it's been 60 years since I played ball, so you can understand why I don't remember. And I don't know that we didn't have different rules back then.
They probably didn't have, well, you went to school in Texas, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what Texas rules are. Tennessee hadn't had it that long.
Yeah.
All right, the Irish won the coin toss. And well, I think the Irish took the ball. If they won the coin toss, I thought that was the signal that I got from the official.
That they took the ball?
Yeah. Normally they don't do that.
Nope.
Normally you play defense.
Unless I'm mistaken on this right here, fellas, if nobody scores after 3 overtimes, it'll end in a tie.
Well, that may be for middle school.
I think that is the case with middle school. Now, don't hold me to that, but I think that's the case.
That's probably a good rule for middle school. We was just informed that they think that it's still tied after 3 overtimes, that it's a tie ball game. We'll see. So the ball is put on the 10-yard line. Here comes the Irish on the field, and here comes the McEwen Warriors on the field.
I'm gonna go get my other phone. It won't play. I'll just have to do it.
So the Irish take the ball in the overtime, which is usually if they're on defense, the coin toss winner. But the Irish want first shot at it. So we got Chance Stew split wide right. Got 2 receivers wide left. 1st and 10 for the Irish. And quarterback is, he's sacked. About an 8-yard loss.
And if we get it overtime, it was first down for the Irish. Dawson Hughes on the carry, no gain on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down for the Irish.
So it'll be 2nd and maybe 17 for the touchdown. So here we are in overtime on the hill in Erin, Tennessee. A tie ball game between the McEwen Warriors and the Houston County Irish. Played defense, the Irish got the ball. Fullback going back for a pass. Oh, Chesty was open, but he couldn't quite get to the ball. So incomplete pass, and if he could have got to it, I believe he would have scored. So that's going to make it 3rd and 17. Here in overtime here in Tennessee. So it's 3rd down and about 17 yards for the touchdown. to the right. He gets the pass off. Got the number 5 gets it, and he's going down, and he steps out of bounds about the 9-yard line. So they made a big play out of a potential loss, and so it's 4th down and 9 for the touchdown here in overtime. So the Irish come up to the play to get this touchdown here in the 4th, well, it's overtime. This tie ball game, 8-8. 4th down for the Irish. 4th and 9 for the touchdown. Here's the handoff to number 4. He gets outside. Can he outrun him? He gets in the end zone for the touchdown. So the Irish score a touchdown in their overtime. And that now makes it 14-8 to Irish. And now we'll go for the conversion. The ball was pitched out to number 4, Michael Hughes, who run it in left end for the touchdown. And the ball put on the 3-yard line. And the Irish will be going for a 2-point conversion. Well, we got a flag against the Irish. They broke the huddle with 12 players. So that's a 5-yard penalty. That'll back them up 5, so I'll move the ball to about the 8-yard line. You broke the huddle with 12 players, so that's a 5-yard penalty. So puts the Irish in a little hole right now, back to the 8-yard line. The quarterback ready for the snap. And McEwen jumps, I think. Offside McEwen. So they'll get the 5 yards back. So that'll move it, they'll move it half the distance to the goal. So that should put it about the 4-yard line. So they actually lose a yard on the swap out of penalties. So the Irish will try it again. For the extra point conversion, 2-point conversion here in overtime, the Irish did score a touchdown to take the lead 14-8. And he didn't make it. He didn't make the 2-point conversion. Number 4 picked the ball up in the end zone, but evidently it was already blown dead. So the Irish do score a touchdown on their overtime possession. So now it'll be McEwen's ball. They get the ball on the 10-yard line, and the Irish will go on defense here. That makes it a 14-8 ball game, favor of the Irish. Scoreboard ain't put it up on there yet, but it is 14-8, favor of the Irish. So with the Irish try to get their defense ready for this McEwen Warrior offense to hold them for 4 downs and get the win.
Ray's doing a fine job. He is doing a fantastic job.
Well, that's questionable, but
he straightened me out on that penalty earlier when it was. I thought it was lost down. I was going to say 2nd and 15, but it was 1st and 5. But I heard him say it before I said that. I'm glad I did.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I did.
All right, here comes the McEwen offense on the field. The Irish defense is now taking the field. Coach Jimmy Hughes was talking to them, discussing the strategy.
That was pretty awesome. I didn't bring the other phone so I could take it. Otherwise, I would put that up.
So, well, it's down to 4 downs, Mike.
4 down.
The Irish crowd standing and cheering the Irish defense on. He's lined up, ready for the snap. There's the snap up the middle, and he's still running. He does touchdown. Go a 10-yard run right up the middle. Right up the middle. So the game is now tied, 14-14. So now it's up to the Irish defense to stop this 2-point conversion.
Well, if they can do that, I mean, it could go either way right now.
Yep.
I mean, well, the crowd is excited. I know that.
They was fired up, but it didn't do no good. That McEwen running back went right up the middle, has some good blocking, and scored the touchdown. So now they're going for the 2-point conversion on the 3-yard line. It's a big play here for the Irish. And we have a timeout called by McEwen. They didn't like the Irish defense, so they called a timeout. They're going to change the play, I suppose.
Well, that just stinks, don't it?
So it's tied up here in the first overtime period between the Warriors and the Irish. It's tied up 14-14. The Irish scored on their first possession in overtime and missed a 2-point conversion, and then McEwen come back on their first play from overtime. They run 10 yards, just got in the end zone.
We could go to a second overtime.
Very easily. Of course, McEwen has the ball now on the 3-yard line, trying for the conversion that would they get it and win the game for them. If they miss it, then we'll play another overtime.
Well, I like to play another overtime. I mean, you know.
And while we're talking about it, I'm going to drink a glass of water.
Well, that's good. You need that water.
So the referees blowed the whistle, told the players, just get on the field.
Let's quit this here talking.
The referees that don't like this overtime, they have to work and
Don't get
no
paid.
extra pay.
No extra pay. I understand that.
So the Irish are running on the field, McEwen's running on the field, and we'll go for this 2-point conversion, all important 2-point conversion.
Well, it looked to me like McEwen walked on the field. You know, they maybe they're tired.
Well,
That could be to our advantage.
we'll soon see. And they lined up, and here's the snap, and he got it. He got it. Number 2 run over an Irishman, fell in the end zone, and so McEwen to win this ball game in overtime, 16-14. It was a well-played ball game. Neither team had no offense for the second half, Mike.
They didn't seem to have it the last few minutes, I think.
So this is your Irish Sports Network, WCBN Channel 12. And our sponsors are
Ace Hardware, Houston County Drug Alliance,
Signature Healthcare,
Signature Healthcare, and Traditions First
Traditions
Bank.
First Bank. And we want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring us tonight. And the teams will line up and shake hands in the middle field. The Irish are a little upset. That's only natural, losing this game. But showing sportsmanship, and it was a well-played game. We just didn't quite stop them.
Well, he's been responsible. He hadn't hollered from us.
So this is Ray Elliott along with Michael Davis, and we're signing off. And the final score in overtime is the McEwen Warriors 16, the Houston County Irish 14.
And we're going to say bye.
And good night.